Chapter 10.2, Part 2. We're now going to talk about proper notation so that I can just focus on notation here. So when you're given an example to do in class and it says simplify or rewrite, you want to work a little bit differently than when it says to solve. So in the last two units, we've been rewriting equivalent expressions. We haven't been solving for x. We haven't been figuring out what x equals. But you'll see that we've written lines of math, and each line of math is equivalent to the line above. So in this first example, the notation's not fully done. Our work is good, but there's some improvements to be made. There's some things that were done correctly, and the first thing that was done correctly was the question was rewritten. Good job, Jess. Way to rewrite the question. Now the second line of math is equivalent to the first line, so what you'll do here is you'll put an equal sign in front, and that tells the reader that we have just rewritten it and it's equivalent to what was just had. And then you'll do the same thing right below, equals below. Now, with what happened over here, we're missing the equal sign, and we should have started by rewriting the question. So the first line of math every time is to rewrite the question exactly as it was. And then the second line of math is your work. Third, fourth, potentially line of math will be your work. And the last will be your answer. And you're going to work vertically. Okay, so the first thing you'll do every time is to rewrite it. So if you don't know what to do, you don't know where to start, just rewrite what they gave you. The second line of math, start it with an equal sign. Anytime it says simplify or rewrite, this is the process that you're doing. And in this second line of math, we were factoring out t squared out of our first terms, and we were factoring -3 out of our second terms. And then our last line of math was our answer, and we had this. So another nice thing to do visually is to have the equal signs directly on top of each other, if at all possible. Okay, so I want you to do one thing for me right now, please, and that is to take your work from your independent practice and fix it. See if you can put those equal signs in, and if you can sneak in the rewriting of the work that you had just done. Okay, it's like any process. If you were in an English class, this would be your editing that you would do. You can focus on the grammar of math right now. Okay, let me know if you have any questions about this. I will be talking to you next about how we will be doing our work if it ever says solve.